Good evening. This is question number 2. Will you be able to step away from massage and yoga? The answer to this question is no, but the cards offer a lot of advice on how come you can't step away from it now and how to really make it work for you. So here we go. Present, past, more present ways though. Two of Swords, making a hard decision, not knowing in which direction to go in. When you get the Two of Swords in this position, it indicates a certain detachment from intuition. When you're blinded and you're trying to figure out which way to go, oftentimes you need to be able to use your intuition to figure out which way you're going to go next. And this card in this position indicates a necessity of doing that, of using intuition to figure out which way to go. Strength reversed, a certain level of hesitancy in what you're doing, what path you're taking. This card indicates that there's a certain level of going through the motions, the strength card, this guy right here. And that in doing so, it might be in your best interest to get more confident and clear as to what it is that you really want to do rather than what you think you should do. Yes, it's a certain lack of clarity here. Rebirth reversed. You're ready for a fresh start, for a resurrection, but it's not happening yet because you have to get really clear to the end goal. Like all these cards here, it's a certain lack of clarity. Need to use intuition. Need to be really in touch with what your desires are for the next step. You're crowned by the Nine of Swords reversed. That's a card of extreme frustration and feeling powerless. And that's kind of a running theme in this card, in this here, is a certain level of not being fully in touch with what it is what your true desires are. And that's the frustrating thing that keeps you from moving forward. The Lord reversed in this position indicates that you have all the tools you need to be fully in charge of this part of your career. But because your heart isn't really in it, you might just be going with the flow. That's the Seven of Cups as well. When you have the Lord reversed here, it's untapped potential. It could be very easy for you, and this is just something I'm kind of channeling right now, is that you are in a position right now where you could make a lot of money doing the massage and yoga, and in doing so, you could fund the bigger dreams that you have. So to keep that in mind, that would be maybe getting like bigger paying clients and saving up money so this way you can fund the real things that you are truly passionate about. And know that this is a skill that you can really use to build your next step on. This may not be the answer you want to hear, but truth of the matter is that if you take control of your yoga and massage career right now, this could fund the big dreams that you have, like seriously fund it. That's a Seven of Cups. And the Lord right there, Seven of Cups right there is you can bring it into fruition. You can use this to like fund the big steps, the big dreams for you to be able to save enough to take off and focus on other things like writing or your voiceover thing. So right now, as in reading number 1, life is a little bit of drudgery, but know that you're planning for the future. That's how come right now you're not quite ready to leave. Just because you have a little bit more work to do, you need to create more of a steady base for the next step, which you need to get clear as to what you want it to be, what you truly desire it to be. You have to get in touch with instinctively what you really want your next step to be, what you deeply desire your next step to be. Queen of Cups here reversed is use this practice to get more in touch with your spiritual awareness and your sense of leadership as a spiritual healer, as a physical spiritual healer. And that is one of the reasons how come you haven't quite made that shift from out of this business yet, because you still have more work to do in terms of getting very clear as to what you want, using this business to build and save money. You could make a lot of money doing this by taking control of your brands, your business, what you do. and you still have more work to do in this career in touching and healing and being a spiritual guide for other people. So that is the answer to question number 2.